Hey guys, what's up? Mike MacDonald here, just coming out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about, how long are you going to have to keep working, or, when do you know when to quit? And I guess in my opinion, I don't really think that quitting is an option. It's like if you want to be successful at anything, you're going to encounter some different obstacles, you're going to face some different issues, but quitting isn't really gonna, get you where you want to be. If let's say you wanted to be financially independent, maybe you started a part-time business, or you started investing or whatever, and maybe you've been doing it for a couple months, but you're not where you want to be. Is quitting gonna get you to where you want to be? Usually it's not gonna be the solution that's going to get the result that you want. If you have a vision of yourself, you want to have a lifestyle of doing, XYZ, being financially independent, and I think the biggest, and you just quit, you're never going to achieve that. But I think one of the biggest, things that people struggle with, or they come into some type of new venture, and they just have the idea that, a lottery ticket mentality, like, cool, I'm going to do this for a couple weeks, I'm going to be a millionaire by, a year down the road, cool. And then if it's not, they're just like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world, like, this doesn't work, I'm never going to be successful like I thought I'd be. Whatever the case is, they don't really understand that it's a journey and it's a process. And basically, if you want to be successful, you just work until. That's kind of the idea that you want to do. Or it's like, how much effort do I have to put into it? Or how many, sales calls do I have to do? Or how many deals do I have to make? Well, you got to do enough. You don't want to quit, 3 feet from gold. You might be, one more prospect away, or one more, presentation away from your next big deal that could really change everything for you. So the key is you want to be constantly improving on yourself, making yourself better, delving into personal development, working on your skills. And if you're not doing that, you're just basically beating your head against the wall. If you're not working on yourself, you're not improving your skill set. And you also got to take action though too. I know a lot of people where they just kind of constantly are going to self-development seminars, they're reading books, they're going to trainings, but they never do anything. And it's like, okay, cool, you're never going to get the results that you want if you don't take any action. And that's half the battle. Half of it is getting out there and doing it in real life. Then, you apply yourself, you try and work on your skills, but then you go back and you do get the mentality side of it. You do read more books, you do go to the events, you go to the training seminars for whatever, business or personal development you want to go to. But now that you've had some experience and you're doing something, it's going to be that much more valuable. You're going to be in a different awareness level. Maybe you're working on building a team. Well, if you've never even attempted to show anyone, your opportunity, or you never even attempted to make any sales, and, you go to a training seminar and they're talking about team building or, leading a group. Well, if you've never even attempted to sign, recruit anybody to your team, how is that going to be valid at all? It's like, cool, you have that knowledge, but if you haven't had any action to back it up or go along with it, it's pretty irrelevant. So again, it's like working on yourself, plugging into it, and just, winners never quit, quitters never win. I mean, it's cliche, whatever, I get it, that's cool, but you got to have that mentality and working until things pop, until you make it happen. It's a journey, it's a process, and, the thing is, just don't compare yourself to other people, because some people come to the starting line. If you're running a race, let's say it's a 100-yard dash or whatever, and you know what, you might come in and you start at the 50-yard line, so you finish really quickly, you create that success right away. Or you might see some people, they start on the 99-yard line, and they barely have to do anything, and boom, like they explode their success right away. But then there's other people that come in and, maybe you've never done any personal development, you've never had a business for yourself, you've never done sales, or, whatever the case is, you don't have a lot of experience or coming into it. You might be basically like sitting in the parking lot, next door. So you're not even in the stadium yet, and you're not even on the track, but you still got to get to that 100-yard line. So that's your finish line, that's your goal. So it might take you a little longer, you're going to have to develop yourself, work on your skills, take action, put a lot more effort and energy into it. But don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. If they come into your business or your opportunity or real estate or investing, whatever it is, they might come into that, but they've got a lot of backing behind it. They've put a lot of effort, they've worked on themselves for years. They've had a lot of personal development, you know, and they skyrocket to the top. But you don't know the journey that they had to get them to that point where they're at when they started, you know, XYZ business that you guys are in together now. So again, you might be looking at their middle of their journey, and you're looking at your beginning, but they have better results. So you're getting frustrated, you're beating yourself up. But it's like, compare your beginning to their beginning. You know, maybe they started in the industry years and years before. They failed for years, you know, they made all kinds of mistakes, and now you're seeing them at this point and they're a rock star, and you think, oh man, you know, how am I ever going to compete with that? Well, you know, they might have 15-20 years experience in between, and you're not seeing that, but you're comparing yourself to them and thinking that you're doing a terrible job and you're not being successful. So again, it's like you want to have the right mentality and not the lottery ticket mentality, and just having like the work until mentality. So you put the effort and energy until you're successful. You do whatever it takes. If it took you 10 years, but after 10 years of hard work, effort, working on yourself, you know, financially free, you're successful, you can do the things that you want, spend time with your family, travel the world, have the lifestyle you've always dreamed of, you know, would it be worth those 10 years of struggle? And I guess in my opinion it would be. And you know, that's just gonna make it that much more worth it when you do finally achieve what you're looking for, you do hit those goals. But at the same time, if you quit 2 months in because you got your feelings hurt, or you got rejected, or somebody told you no, or somebody didn't buy your product or service, cool, you know, and then you can continue to have the life that you're frustrated with now. You're going to continue to not have the results that you're looking for. And you know what, I don't know, I guess when I started in business for myself, I didn't like the results that I had, and I was looking for something different, and I was willing to do whatever it took, you know. Good CD, I don't remember which one it was, but Jim Rohn was talking, it's like, would it matter how many books you had to read? You know, if you wanted to be successful, if you wanted to be a millionaire, and you had to read 1,000 books, but after that, you know, end page on that 1,000th book, boom, you have the knowledge to go out and be successful and be a millionaire, like, would it be worth it? Yeah, you know, it might have been some late nights, early mornings, reading, doing things that aren't, you know, as cool. Maybe you're not going out hanging out with your friends or going to bowling league. You made some sacrifices, but now you've created whatever lifestyle that you wanted for your life because you took that sacrifice and you took that time and went through that journey to create those results. It'd be worth it. So I don't know, just my thoughts for the day. So hopefully you got value out of this. If you did, for sure comment and share and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys are in network marketing or direct sales, maybe you're looking to set more appointments, get more sales for your business. If you want to learn how to be a master inviter, head on over to CoachMikeMacDonald.com and just enter your name and email for access to my totally free audio on how to become a master inviter in network marketing. But appreciate everybody's time. We'll look forward to talking to you again soon.